You too. All right, I'm gonna jump right into this thing, man. Um, you know, somebody told me this morning that my sign had 7 words in it, and I never paid that any attention. Honest to goodness, I never paid that any attention. And then, and this is the year 7. So then, what's going on, Shop? Um, this is my 7th year being in business with my tours. This is my 7th year. Okay. Um, my dinnerware idea. I did that in 2000. If you add up 2000 and 2023, that's 7. And by the way, I'm 70 years old. Let me throw that one in. And I'm 70. Look at all these 7s that are around me, man. And don't nobody want to sponsor me. I'm gold for somebody. When somebody finally says it's gonna be a whole lot of people that's gonna regret they overlooked me. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a whole lot of people gonna regret it, man, cause they slapped me, and I was right under their nose, and they slapped me. Watch. I'm telling you, that's exactly what's gonna happen. And like I tell my children, oops, I'm sorry. It's too late. That's too late. Anytime you hear oops, I'm sorry, that's too late. Whatever's done is done. You know, don't be sorry. It's too late. You know, and you gotta, and come to think of it, you got a lot of people falling for oops, I'm sorry, and people be lying through their teeth, and y'all believing it, falling for it. See, because the oops, I'm sorry, I ain't sorry. And you see it keeps repeating itself. Like you know, sometimes, man, people will beat you down to nothing, take away all your self-esteem, always criticizing you, always putting you down. You can't never do nothing right. No matter how hard you try, you can't do nothing right. Those are some people that's trying to break you mentally. And you notice the first little thing that ticks them off, that give them a reason, then they want to put some distance between y'all. You know, the first little thing, just the least little thing that tick them off, they ready to run. When they been ready all along. You know, so man, like just listen to me, y'all. Don't get caught in your sin. Let me say that again. Don't get caught in your sin, because a lot of people take that for granted, that they got time, and they don't. And before you know it, oops, I'm sorry, it's too late. It's too late. Man, I hope everybody had a good day today. Um, been interesting. I got to be close to something good, man. Cause this is it's like the pressure been turned up. I ain't lying. Like the pressure been turned up a notch, man. You know, like oh that ain't hard enough. Here, let me see. Let me screw it a little bit more. I mean, man, boy, I tell you, and the only thing you can do is go with the flow. That's the only thing you can do. Is go with the flow, man. Can't worry about it. You just gotta believe it's gonna work out in your favor. Saying just do what you do. Do the best you can do, and and who can ask for more? For when you're doing the best you can do, can't nobody ask you to do more. Well, they could, but that would be selfish. All right, let me show you something. I can go in any city and create a Black History tour. I can get the Black history of that city, get the stories, get the locations, and I can create a tour. And I can separate them. And I can have a day tour and a night tour. And they would intersect. They both would be different, but at one point they'll intersect. They'll cross each other's path. And I can do that in any city, man. For tourism. Teach these young kids how to be entrepreneurs. Show them how to develop walking tours. See, you got to remember, a lot of these kids are high school dropouts. They don't have education. Or if they do, it's very limited. So you're going to have to give them something that they can manage and they can feel good about themselves. And see, a good tour guide is nothing but a good storyteller. That's all a good tour guide is a good storyteller. You know, they know how to tell entertaining stories, which is information. You know, and it's not boring. See, you got some people that, man, they bore you to sleep. They so dull. You know, but a good tour guide know how to tell good stories, know how to keep the people engaged, and and that's what you're teaching these young kids. You know, how to engage people, how to talk to people. You know, and see now they've gone from wanting a fish to learning how to fish. And see, that's the amazing thing that I find about some of these people that's on come up in here in my room. They want me to go and get a fish and criticize me for wanting to learn how to fish. See, I had to go get a job, which means somebody gonna give me a fish every 2 weeks. Whereas if I work for myself, I can get a fish every day if I want it. But I need to go and get a fish. I have no business wanting to learn how to fish. And that's what people tell me, man. You know, when I sit out with my son, that's my creativity. You know, that's my intellectual property. And they tell me that I shouldn't be trying to fish. See, that's what people tell me every day. You know, I come out with my creativity, with my music. I shouldn't be fishing. I should go and get a fish and wait for somebody to give me a fish. I can use my creative ability and learn how to fish for myself, to take care of myself, to provide for myself. I get criticized for that. And I keep telling you, just like that situation down in Houston, where they robbed them young boys, man. What did we come to? For some kids out trying to make an honest living, and some thugs rob them. What you think them young boys gonna want to do now? And what are our prisons full of? Young boys. Cause that prison where only slavery is still legal, they have to go in there and get street cred and come back out. That's why that boy, John Moran, held up that gun for street cred. That's all that was for. That's all that was for, street cred. You see, and that's what we got people out here, man, just trying to get street cred. You see, so you know, uh, um, if we don't show them another way, and look, there's 7 people in the room. God, dog. Look at all these 7s around me, and there's 7 people in the room. I'm telling you. I mean, this my year. This my year. This my year. Yeah, it is. This my year. I believe that. I believe that. I believe this is my year. Yeah, I do. I think everything gonna take off at the same time. I'm gonna be a busy man. I'm gonna be a busy man. Cause I'm gonna have streams of income, just crazy. You know, I mean, that's just it's just gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. So might as well get ready. Might as well get ready. Man. That's good right there. All right. Man, I hope y'all have a fantastic weekend. It's been one of them days today. I haven't even been able to keep up with the news. I know one thing. A lot of people on edge, man. A lot of people under a lot of pressure. And we still haven't gotten the fallout yet from these banks closing. Somebody gonna get screwed. I'm telling you that. Somebody gonna get screwed. You can count on that. Somebody gonna get screwed. And it's gonna have a ripple effect too. Yes, it is. Because if you notice, overseas now, banks are shaky. And ask yourself, man, do these jokers get richer off these failures? Do they get richer? Because at some point, the no, listen to me, man. Listen to me. The justice system is always slow for people with money. It's always slow. People that got money, justice system is slow. You know why it's slow? Because they got cash to spend. See, each filing for them. You know, you got to pay for those filings. You got to pay for them responses. See, poor folk ain't got no money. So they just keep the a wheel going. Just keep them going. Just keep it just like this. Cause they ain't got no money. You see, so you just keep processing them. Cause they ain't got no money. Keep processing them. That's how you gonna make your money in volume. See, that's how the criminal justice system works. And you notice, rarely, and even even when a rich person go to jail, it's cushy. It's like a country club. It ain't got no prison environment, but they in prison. There are a lot of things, man, that we aren't privy to, but yet we fighting each other, and that's a whole lot of stuff, man. We ignorant of. All right. Well, I got tonight. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get in this bed, boy, and I'm gonna enjoy that joint. I'm gonna enjoy that joint. Yes, I am. I'm gonna enjoy it, boy. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. I'm gonna enjoy it, and I'll be right there tomorrow. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I know I will do it. It'll get done. That's what I believe. It'll get done. So, all right. Enjoy your evening, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Oh man, this is a quickie for me, boy. 20 minutes. Good God, what time is it? Oh, it's 9:15. Um, I'll stay until 9:30. I give y'all 15 more minutes. Anybody got some questions except my trolls? Anybody want to ask me anything? If you do, speak now, forever hold your peace. Anybody got anything? Ain't nobody got nothing. Okay, TC, good night. Just checking in, thank you. Yeah, all is well. All is well. All is well. I can't complain. I told y'all, man. I told y'all. Listen, 7 is completion. 7 is completion. And God just told me this morning. He said, man, you know your sign got 7 words. And I didn't even realize that. This is my 7th year being in business. I'm 70 years old. Look at all these 7s around me. I did the African tabletop in 2000. Here it is, 2023. Nothing going on. Everything's still quiet. Still the same. Ain't nothing happening yet. Ain't nothing gonna happen until they get the president up out of there. Then that's when everybody gonna be bum rushing the White House. Well, thank you. I feel fantastic too. You know, got a few aches and pains, but you know, I feel pretty good. I do. All right. So, nobody got nothing for a brother? It's always a pleasure, y'all. It's always a pleasure to get on here and to be able to share. And see, quite frankly, these are the moments I enjoy most because you ain't got a whole bunch of foolishness coming at you all at once. You know, you got some people that come up and they want to listen. They want to take heed. But see, it's gonna come a time where y'all probably be hard for y'all to get up in here. It's gonna be so many people. See, this is intimate right here. Eventually, it's gonna lose its intimacy. See, because it's just gonna grow too big. And that's how it goes. All right, y'all. I see y'all. I'm out.